family. This is round 11. ZOR has found itself in Bahrain, one of the hottest races of the session, usually a medium to hard, but we're going to see some great battles today because there's a lot of people vying for those first and second, third, fourth through 10 is really close. It's going to be a great race today. I'm joined by Coxie, his second time around. Coxie, how are you doing today?
I am doing perfectly today. I am, and I can't wait for this race today. Honestly, Bahrain is one of my favourite tracks, so yes, just really excited to get started.
So what do you like about Bahrain? Why is it one of your favourite tracks?
Just the flow of it. I love the long straights, perfect for passing, and just the general flow of the track.
It does have a good flow. You know, it's tough to try and get a good setup because the middle sector is so technical at high speeds, and then the first straight and there's three straights. The third sector is basically just all straight. Where do you set your wings? What do you think?
I have mine personally at 3.7, I think. Just to give me some more stability around the second sector, because the second sector is really down all the time. As you say, sector 1 and 3 are basically straights.
Really fast sectors. I'm on board with Camden. He's been doing excellent lately. Doing really well. Came later in the tier 1. I don't know if you've had a chance to race with him. I certainly haven't. Oh, we have somebody off in Sector 1, is that? Oh, it's Insane Asylum. He just can't keep the car on the track. Good old Fuzz. Okay, the stream is live, everybody. Let us know in the chat if we need to adjust any volume settings. If you're hearing a windy noise from Coxie's mic, keep us posted. And also, we want to... Oh, Beck, 9,000 million retired from the session. And where did he retire? Oh no! So we got. Oh no! He just binned it right into the wall. Destroyer 1105 onboard footage, courtesy. You know, I've been trying to short shift a little bit. I think it might help. Camden set a 128.435. 128.4. Coxie, what's your time trial lap?
It is a 127.6.
That is so fast. That makes you want to puke. That's so fast. I can't come near it, man. All I can get is a 127.8. We got Sam goes a 128.367. Doth with a 128.773. But the kicker, everybody, he is on medium. If you're not careful, Doth is going to take advantage of it. He's kind of a pervert. This guy. So, boy, the Destroyer's doing a pretty good lap here. Coming to the right-hander, middle of Sector 2, just about to start Sector 3. Really nice downhill right, hits the apex good. We got a 128.287 from Gruesome Car. He's always someone to watch out for. Loves to have a good battle, too. Loves to have a good battle.
For sure. I'm actually interested to see how Team when he gets on today, with it being his second race with the Tier 1 guys.
Oh yeah, he did win. He actually did W. Oh, and then RC7 goes off. I think they'll let JFD. Camden's still 128.2 on softs. I don't think these guys are going to be able to fend off Doth. I mean, at this pace, he's going to put a second on that medium lap. We're looking at a 127 something from Doth if he decides to go out on softs. But he's very tactical, Always on the mic with D, and they are always kind of encouraging team orders and drafting, like we did try weeks ago. I don't necessarily know if that's a way to do it. Oh, JF's on hard day, so
we've got Puff Digital on the hot lap.
a high lap. Well, Puff Daddy, he loves Bahrain, I think.
He has an insane time in control. Him and Team Money on 26s. That's insane. Absolutely insane.
So smooth. He is so smooth. Oh, a little bit of understeer, a snap understeer out of acceleration there. It might hurt his time by about a tenth. Oh man, he's got a great flow on this track. Really healthy acceleration. So Puff is only, what would that be? 15 points ahead of JFD. So JFD has a lot of work to do today. I don't know if this is the track. We still got 9 races after this. I think we're definitely going to see some action here.
A 128.6 on the hards from Puff. Wow.
128.6, eh? I would almost say he just took advantage of this. I feel bad. This is not even time trial. What does the guy got to do around here? Let's go to the chat. Sam's on that line. We have most everybody coming into the pits. I don't know if these softs are going to hold up, really. Like, look how many people are on hards. And then, you know, we got a couple medium frontrunners. You know, we're looking at Doth and Dezig and Stig on mediums, right? Like, what's your choice? What do you come out on?
I think you can go soft hards, but I just feel like you'd be terribly slow around if you was to do that strategy. So personally, I'm gonna go medium hard for sure, just so I can keep some pace, should I say, at the end of the race.
I'm sorry, what was that, Coxie? Medium hard? I was just adjusting the volume. I'm just trying to make sure that everybody's happy with the way that our voices compare to the in-game racing sounds. Because I know these F1 cars, they can be pretty overwhelming.
So I said, I think you can get away with soft hards, but I just feel like you'll be too slow on the hards at the end. I mean, me personally struggles with tyre wear. I don't think I'll be able to get away with that. So I am going to go for a medium hard.
Yeah,
just so
for sure.
I don't have to worry about the tyre wear source at the end.
Yeah, I mean, if your tires cannot hold up at the end, then you're basically giving your race away, and you're also compromising. Oh, that takes a lot of curb there. You're also compromising your ability to fight, and I know that if you cannot fight, you feel helpless. You start defending in unnecessary areas. It's overall just unhealthy for the latter stages of the race.
For sure, yeah. Zenith sets a 128.2. It's in P2. Have a nice time.
Get it? Come on! I know that's his favorite thing. Come on! Gruesome cars
so,
up.
do we have any bold predictions tonight?
Bold prediction. You know, I gotta go with the time trial, man. Doth and Puff, if they can get away from the traffic early on, and I'm talking beautiful sector 1, using, you know, 30-40% of that ERS to try and really extend themselves, then I think they're going to be in a great position to put some big points on the board. Bold prediction? I don't know, man. I just have a tough time. I want Ginnitt to do well. I really do. I know that he didn't have a good showing in Mexico. I'm pretty sure he didn't have a good showing in Spa. What do you think? What are you thinking? Who's your white rhino? Or brown rhino? I don't know, depending on who the person is.
I have to go with T-Money.
Oh yeah, I forgot about T-Money, that pervert. T-Money is so good, man. I'm glad he's out of T2. It's better for us.
Way better for us.
Yeah, we just got to get Arrow Strike out because he is insanely good. If you're wondering, also, I was having a conversation with Puck the other day on trying to get some plaques or some medals made up for the league, and turns out my buddy's dad and his mom have had a metal fabrication, like a metal and trophy fabrication shop for 35 years. And I said to him, I would like to propose getting small plaques made, or just kind of the cheapest version of a trophy for anybody who's interested in paying for their own, so that because we don't pay league fees, right? But I don't know about you, man, but I know that we and these guys put a lot of time and effort into these leagues. It would be nice to have something just to show for it, something to put on your wall and say, we got a lot of killers in this league, and if you can do well at tier 1, tier 2, Euro, then you're pretty fast. I mean, the guys that are in first, second, third place in this league, they're top 1,000 time trial guys, and that is scorching.
For sure. Could not agree more.
So Doth has come back out on mediums again.
Zeeg set a 127.8.
Oh, so we have our first 127. The gods have provided a virgin for us. So I'm on board with Doth. He's on a hot lap coming out of the first long extended right-hander before the sector 3 straight. He's actually drafting on Dizek, these bastards. If Dizek goes off now, oh, I think Doth got a little too much apex there. We're going to see if that hurt his lap. He comes across and he can't improve. He's got a 128.251 first lap on softs. He's not going to be happy with that, I don't think. I'm pretty sure he was anticipating a 127.
For sure. But T-Money on the mediums, wow.
Whoa! 127.796 from T-Money on the mediums. You're fired, Coxie. How does he even do that? Dude, he's got, he definitely has a half chub, but I don't know if that plays. I don't know if that makes a big difference. What?
He
That's
has
so
the tier
fast.
2 spirit. The tier 2 spirit riding him along.
The T2 spirit. So Dot's coming around. Actually, no, he's not on a hot lap. Let's go on board with. So T-Money is. I think he's gonna come into the pits here. We got D-Zigs in the pits. Doth coming back into the pits. Looks like Ginnett is on a hot lap, and his teammate. Demo, I think, is going to come across the line here on hards. He is definitely 45% ERS, hits that DRS line perfectly, comes across the line at a 128.806, good enough for 12th place. Who else we got coming in here? We got Prince, I believe. No, it's his teammate. We're going to go Camden, Luca, 127.757 on the softs, coming into the pits. That is going to be the extent of his qualifying session with 127.757, the fastest lap, but only 4 100ths off of T-Money on the mediums. God. Oh. Honestly, I hope Ginnett takes pole. I really do. I need to see him have a good race. Jordan Farmer, what up, guys? What up to you, Jordan? How are you doing? I am not a farmer, although I am farming things for small babies right now. I'm about to have my first child. I farm gold on RuneScape. we got coming across the line? Looks like Destroyer. It looks like Stig is going into the pits. I don't know if we're going to see any more laps here. Oh, we got, who is that? Looks like Sam coming into the last corner. Can he pull off a good lap? 38% DRS hits, or ERA hits the DRS line now. Comes across with a 127.828, good enough for 5th. Cannot beat Ginnett. And we have 5 people in the 127s now. Excellent work. Camden goes off very politely for Sam, even though Sam is coming out of the hot lap. Now we have both of them off. God, it's a politeness off right here. Looks like, oh, we got, this looks to be JFD on his out lap. I don't know if he'll make it around. He's halfway through, so he should make it around. I do believe Harry is on a hot lap currently on the soft tires. First lap he set, it was on the hards at a 132.34. Can he improve? Probably. I'd like to think he could. What do you think your pace is on medium stocks?
I haven't really done much laps on mediums. Just been setting pretty consistent laps. So yeah, we'll see how we get on.
What's
Hopefully
a consistent lap?
Run at Bahrain. Say around 131.
Oh, a little wide for Hotspurs. Keeps it in bounds. Oh, grease ball, man. This guy's a pizza. Taking the wide line.
It's worth mentioning as well that Sahari is on the controller today.
Oh. He is not going to approve the 128.439. Oh, he should. Oh, but I think... Oh, unfortunately... Oh, yeah, I think he invalidated that lap, actually, but it just wouldn't show us. So... T-Money in with a 127.796. Gruesome in with a 128.155. Destroyer's done. Stig's done. Prince is done. Zoinks is done. D-Zig 127.7. Oh my goodness! 100th D-Zig! Oh baby! Oh, what an assassin. Ginnett is going to be at his house right now going, oh fuck! Because
Doff! Wow!
Oh, holy man! Oh, I knew it was a good track for Doth. But don't discount 5th and 6th place in. Oh, Camden still got a. Actually, Camden is coming on here with a really good soft lap time coming into the Sector 3 straight. The Sector 3 straight. Oh, when he decides to shut her down. Not worth it. Not worth the tire wear. I feel you, Camden. I feel you, buddy. Oh, this actually might be his ghost. That might be his ghost. And then I also think JFD. Well, actually, JFD pips 2nd place. So D-Zig pushed to 3rd. JFD pulls off the 127.605. Ginnett moved to 4th. He surely thought he had it. Camden in 5th. God dang. These are some fast-ass laps, man. They can be uncomfortable.
I'm also interested to see the battle that Puff and Team Money have. With them both being on mediums, it could be quite spicy.
Simon G, 10 out of 10 impression. Jordan Farmer is actually Frank. What is it? Frank
the Tank.
Oh, Frank the Tank. Nice. Nice. So what do we got, Coxie? What's the order right now?
So P1 we've got Doff, P2 JFD, P3 Zeeg, P4 Ginnett, P5 Camden Luca, P6 T Money, P7 Puff, P8 Sam, P9 R Bigger, P10 Gruesome Car, P11 Destroyer, P12 RC, P13 Stig, P14 Zem.
15 is
P15
Prince. Ryan! What happened? It's 16th! God, I had high hopes for Ryan, man. He's got animals all over the place. This guy is just a... He literally eats cats' wet food for dinner. He doesn't eat anything else. I told him that's not good for you. Simon G. Who is Simon G? Give us your handle, Simon. Who's Spears? No, I'm just kidding. I know who Spears. Oh, Bobby! Simon G is Bobby Tava. I love you, Bobby. You're the best, man. You're just a through and through a holdout. Beer league every week. Anytime somebody's tossing out 5-lappers, Bobby's there. He's always good. I love that guy. I could do a Bobby impression. Oh, do you hit me from behind? So we're just in the loading menu, everybody. Let's give it up for our sponsor, DHL. DHL, delivering your packages on time. Getting some beer for Friday. What kind of beer did you get, Bobby?
So, the killer question, Chicken. How do you feel being at war with the Ferraris in Tier 2?
Leave it to Coxie to always make it personal. Some local amber ale. I appreciate that. Corona, nasty. You got to drink 24 of those to get drunk. There, Frank. I don't even have that much lime, and I definitely don't want the coronavirus. All right, so that's a bad suggestion all around. I feel good about being at war with the Ferraris. I mean, I kind of had a little bit of beef with Pace Dogs because he's so good at defending, and really good on the back foot. Like sometimes you might make a few mistakes, and then when you pop in front of him, he's really hard on you. Yeah. So, and GP, just a stand-up guy, man. Builds his own house. 54 years old. Doesn't give an F. Love GP. So it's going to be a great battle. What do you think? Are we going to beat him next race? I mean, I'm pretty sure we are.
100%. They don't even have a chance.
They don't even have a chance. I mean, I didn't think they did in the first place. My car is just so much faster. I mean, and I'm way cooler than Pace Dogs. I don't know about GP. He's pretty cool, but definitely than Pace Dogs. And yeah, I don't care if somebody goes to the group chat, the general chat, and throws me under the bus and says, Pace Dogs, Electric Chicken said you're not as cool as him and that your car's slower. Look, I'll own it. I'll eat my words, okay? Don't threaten me. Hey, we got GP. GP is in the chat. Mad respect to your retaining wall. Jealous of the location. I love the blue and the white trim. Can't wait for that man cave to be done, eh? Coxie, what do you think, buddy? One day you gonna build your own house or what? You got grandeur ideas for a crib, or are you through and through apartment guy?
I'd be open to building my own house for sure, but at the minute, just an apartment guy, really.
Nice. Is real estate affordable where you are?
Yeah. Ish.
Okay, man, we're walking the position change detail. Telemetry enabled. Lap data enabled. We're going to go full track. And of course, we're going to start with our man Doth. Ooh, sometimes it's good to get a POV from like 6th or 5th position. You know? Oh, I'm excited, man. We got the Bahrain Gulf Air Grand Prix featuring Coxie on the mic. Doth on pole, JFD in second, D-Zig in third, get it in fourth. Ooh, we got some lag here. It's showing that everybody lost the position. Ooh, great start with Ginnett. JFD is a little bit slow off the line. Ginnett to the inside. Doth takes his position to the outside. D-Zig right behind him. Everybody's braking perfectly. D-Zig with a little bit of a brake lock up. Oh, and Camden Luca putting wheels against T-Money. Camden, oh, that's Sam rather. Sam taking a position from T-Money. Looks good up into the start of the end of Sector 1. Doth maintains position 1. JFD is still in second. D-Zig putting a ton of pressure on Ginnett. Just watching. Ginnett is just watching like a anaconda swimming up the Amazon River. Oh, and Ginnett goes down the inside on D-Zig, and he's a wing in front, squeezes D-Zig out. D-Zig down to fourth. Ginnett up into third. JFD in second. Doth in first. It looks like Camden Lucas down 3 positions into 8th. Puff maintains 7th. T-Money still in 6th. Ooh, Sir Harry got a great start. 4 positions up. Zemo 2 positions up. RC, Stig 3 positions down respectively. Oh. Ooh, there's some hard, sexy fighting going on over here. I don't know what happened to RC. Maybe he lost a wing? There might have been some contact. I didn't catch anything. Did you see anything on the start, Coxie?
I didn't. It seemed as though everyone got off to a very good start and it didn't look like much contact at all. I can't see any damage on RC. So, maybe just lost a few positions from the start, but everything looks A-OK on the camera.
We got the 2 Red Bulls hunting Camden. I know our bigot does not have the pace. He can follow Puff on the DRS straights. Ooh, the position change. We're gonna go to gap here. Oops. Oops. Higher. Interval. Yeah, interval. Here we go. Excellent. Sorry. Some technical difficulties there, everybody. Don't hate me for it, though. Wow, Dots. He's already second in front of JFD, so for lap 3, that's going to pose as difficult for JFD to come back into that DRS range. Ginnett in up into third place now. I mean, he's got everything to lose here. I know the pressure's been on him a lot, but he has made a few mistakes, and he also has been on the unlucky side of some exchanges. I know back in Mexico, Tier 2 didn't fare that well. Mexico Tier 1 didn't fare that well in the exact same spot, so I'm really vying for Ginnett today to get it finished, you know, get him some confidence back.
For sure, he definitely has the pace and the consistency. If he can just stay out of trouble, I think he can get a big bunch of points today for sure. Maybe even a race win.
A big bushel of points. I agree totally. I agree totally. T-Money on the mediums doing really well to stay with the front runners. His pace is impeccable. I mean, he's 5/10 off of Sam, and Sam is on softs, and Sam's only gonna have a couple laps here to increase that gap from T-Money, or that medium strategy is going to come wildly into play here on lap 7 or 8. I mean, there's just going to be no chance for these soft runners. Then they're going to have to go in, and I mean, at the hard or the medium, it depends. It depends totally on what happens in the next few laps here. I can't wait to see how this plays out. What is going on with the lap data here?
So Harry has wing damage. He's coming to the pits.
Oh, Harry did have damage. I figured. I mean, he had dropped back pretty severely, 3 positions when I referenced him in the first lap. I can't wait to get some DRS. There's so many opportunities for people to pass with the DRS. We got Zemo is in 12th on the hards. Now, I think he's going to do a hard, really extended hard to soft strategy. Ooh, T-Money picks up a position on Sam. Sam must have made a mistake. It's not that often that those mediums in the first few laps can get by those softs, but, you know, T-Money's not willing to let an opportunity go unturned. That is for sure. Ginnett 3.38 behind JFD. They're coming down the front straight here. DRS is going to be active. He will have it on the Sector 1 straight. I wonder if he can capitalize, because right now, as it stands, he is losing shitloads of time to JF. Man, the lap data just keeps off all hairy on me. And not Harry Hotspurs. I'm talking Harry Bums. Okay, here we go. Ginnett. Oh, I don't think he got a good exit out of that first, second, and third complex. Fazeo picks up 3. Not doing as well as he'd like to back there in 17th place. But I think he was pretty clear that he does not like this track. How much, Coxie, does attitude matter, man?
A lot. I think, well, for me personally, I have to love the track to be able to practice it time after time after time. Whereas tracks I'm not really keen on, like Spa.
Yep.
I personally hate Spa, to be honest. And I didn't practice much for Spa just because I generally just dislike the track. So having love for the track does play a massive game on how good you do at the track, I believe. But
you have to have a good attitude. I mean, if you can get in there and say, hey, I'm going to try my best, I'm just going to be consistent, I might not be the fastest, I would say generally that puts you in the points if you have some pace. Even the tracks that you're not that good at, Coxie, you are still so fast compared to some others. T-Money down the inside on the front pit straight. Can he hold it? Buff Digital loses this. I'm pretty sure Sam just lost 2 positions. Pop's gonna put a lot of heat on T-Money here. He's not messing around. He's 4/10 behind T-Money. He's got a half job. He got nitrous in that gas tank. I can't wait to see what Puff puts down here. Ooh, Ryan. Something has happened. Ryan, there's a big train behind Ryan. It looks to be, he might be holding those people up. I know he didn't qualify that well, but he is down into 12th on those hards. If he can just hold off for a couple more laps, which he's really good at defending, then his ability to and that tire strategy work is just as good as anybody out here.
I'm unsure what's happened, but Sam has just lost maybe 5 positions.
Really?
He's down at P12 now.
Sam Wise. Where's Frodo? T-Money 3/10 behind Dzik, looking to capitalize here. Dzik out of DRS range of Ginnett. Ginnett in DRS range of JFD. JFD out of DRS range of Doth. We're going to see some passes here. We're going to see some passes for sure. So T-Money running a slippery setup. Dzik goes to the inside, and T-Money elects to stay to the outside, even though I think he could have picked up a little bit more speed. So Dzik is late braking. Oh my goodness, and he gives him enough space. T-Money takes the position. I think D realized that T-Money is just going to burn up his tires. Those 5-lap softs, they're not going to hold up too much. Oh, and Puff Digital, being a pervert, sticking his nose where it don't belong, trying to take a position from Dzik.
He gets it done.
He gets it done. Man, he's just following T-Money. He's like, T, this is the deal. You take me along with you. I'll stay in your purse. You go to dinner, feed me some food. I'm following.
I think Puff needed to make that move happen as soon as possible, just so he could stay behind T-Money. Because if T-Money gets away, I think it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard for Puff to catch him, especially with the pace difference.
The pace difference in the tires. So if T-Money and Puff can put those mediums up here and maybe on pole, or maybe 3rd and 4th by the time these softs go in, then they're going to have a fantastic shot of winning this race hand over foot.
It's worth mentioning as well, T-Money is only 3 seconds behind off. So, and that gap's only going to close now. The softs are going to start to drop off.
For anybody listening, I love Puff Daddy. He's the best. He knows it. He's in first place right now. Look, when Lewis Hamilton's on top, is it always just praise, praise, praise? No. Sometimes it's a little bit of criticism. Sometimes there's jokes made at his expense. What happens? He comes back stronger and stronger and stronger. I appreciate the comment, Simon. I will tone it down a little bit. We're just trying to have some fun on the floor here. Puff is as fast as they come. He's top 1,000 on time trial. Maybe it's good to make fun of those guys a little bit.
Fuzz gets by Beck on their way to wheel. Oh, 2 cars are off track.
Oh no.
I think that was RC.
Oh man, there's a gnarly battle going on here. Oh, Stig has to go really wide. Really wide, I think. Oh, and Fuzz got a bad exit. Zemo takes 10th place. Fuzz is going to be able to come back. Oh, Fuzz must be running a pretty slippery setup because he is keeping up with Zemo's DRS really well. There's a good fight here for the last points paying position. I mean, this isn't something to sleep on. Oh my goodness, Zemo went. Oh, what is going on here? Fuzz is going to be fuming right now. That was, I don't know what happened to Zemo. Maybe a little bit of snap understeer. Oh, and Ginnett is down to 5th. Oh, they go into the pit. They're pitting already, lap 7. Scavney, I have no idea, man. I'm trying to figure that out, but it seems to have some sort of glitch in it, and it's Prince is showing as in first place, and I don't know why. I mean, I'm just as confused as you are right now.
Oh so, wow!
What's up?
Prince Ali in P1. What happened there?
Is he in P1 or is he in?
He's in P1 for me. I don't think he's actually in P1.
I think he's in P1 because he's in P1 for me too. No, I think he's in P20, but it's glitched and saying he's in P1.
Team Money gets by JFD.
Oh, there he is. So he's in 20th place. What is going on here? Team Money gets by JFD. Prince is in first place. Doff is in second magically. GB Collin 30. Okay, so Goxie has hair. T-Money is 2.2 seconds behind Doth. Doth is really holding on here. He's going to go in. I really think it's actually in his best interest to stay out. He's doing an excellent job. I'd love to take a look at his tires, but just who knows at this rate. I don't know, Frank. We're all trying to figure that out right now. So Ryan moves up, JFD out of the pits. I think Stig's gonna roll by too. Ginnett is gonna roll. Oh, Stig comes out at the exact same time as Ginnett. Oh, and Stig makes a little contact with Beck. Beck with a little snap understeer. Really poor exit, and Ginnett has to take the shortcut out of turn 3. Coming down, he's not gonna be happy about that. So Stig causing a little bit of friction out of the pits there. But hey, you gotta fight for every one of them. Ginnett going wide again, side by side to Beck. We're on board. Ginnett backs off. Sector 1 yellow flag. Oh, who's off? Fuzz?
Fuzz, yeah. Fuzz.
Oh, Insane Asylum's off. Well, boys, I can't say we're not used to it. I'm just kidding, that's harsh.
I'm interested to see what happens between Ginnett and Beck, because they've had some spicy battles the past couple of weeks. So I'm interested to see how this one turns out.
Well, you can guarantee we're going to stay right here. Ginnett trying to get an excellent exit. Beck is on 8-lap hards. They're on the alternate strategy. If I was Beck, I would give it to Ginnett and let him go. They are on different strategies. Right now, this is non-technical fighting for no reason. Now, I don't necessarily, correct me if I'm wrong, but they're on completely different strategies. I think it would be better if Beck let Ginnett go and he followed in the DRS. You save your ARS, follow in the DRS. By the time Beck goes in, I think it's gonna. All right. By the time Ginnett goes in, I think it's gonna be better for Beck.
Beck actually started from the back and he's up 13 positions.
Oh, well, I mean, I guess if he's on a really confident run, then it's pretty tough to try and shut that down. So he goes a bit, again, it ends up going past. I almost applaud Beck for making that decision. I'm gonna see if he's gonna be nice to Ginnett here. Oh, he did a little pump fake there. Let's see if he tries to go back. Oh, JFD goes up the inside of Stig. So I believe Fuzz has retired from the session. R.I.P. Fuzz. Yeah, so I don't think Beck oh! I caught it on camera! Beck! Oh, snap understeer. There goes the old axle. Caught it on camera, and we're still on board because I just want everybody to know how devastating that is. Man, we've all been there. And we have a virtual safety car. I believe that should probably draw out the safety car, Coxie. In your opinion, a full retire probably draws out the safety car.
For sure, I would have said that was going to be a full safety car, but I don't know.
I'm really surprised he's full. He's only
keep cutting each other off. Go on, bro, I insist.
He's only gone and Becked it. That was really rude, Bones. And I don't think he's going to appreciate that. But I love a good burn. Ryan is a quarter of a second behind Puff. I don't know. I think he just let him go there. So Camden is coming down the... Oh, Camden's going to go down the inside on Stig into the middle of Sector 1 after the front straight. Oh, Stig is fighting. Still got a wing in there. But Camden has superior traction, being on the 4-lap mediums, able to take the position. Beck has left the session. That's when you whip out your knife and a big old fluffy down pillow and you just tear that bitch up. What else do? You get in the hot tub, just have a drink. Ginnett, 4/10 behind Doth. Doth on 1 lap hards. I think Doth is going to run the medium hard strategy unless we get a full safety car. Then at that point he's going to debate to himself, potentially should I go out on the softs, depending on what the people are doing around him, and also depending on track position too. So Ginnett is within DRS range. They're going to come out of the end of Sector 2, beginning of Sector 3. They're coming into the downhill right-hander with the double apex, and Doth has better traction. Ginnett still has. Oh, Destroyer's going into the pits. So Ryan on the 11-lap hards is up into 3rd. I don't imagine he's going to survive here with the likes of Doth, Ginnett, JFD, Camden. When he goes in, he might still come out in front of Stig. But we still got a few laps before we're going to figure that out. Maybe the 20-lap hard, 10-lap medium. Boy, Coxie, the last person I have well behind me is Doth, because he's going for that beauty.
Doth is so fast and so consistent.
He's so good with the rate.
This dude, wow.
Into the downhill left-hander. Oh no! Sorry for screaming into the mic, everybody, but Ginnett just puts it into the back of Doth. And now Doth is clean out of DRS range. Oh no! Man, he's going to be pissed. I mean, if that doesn't throw a wrench in the old strategy, then I don't know what does. And I can't imagine Ginnett's wing is at 100% now.
I can't see any damage on the camera, but there could be something I'm missing maybe, but we'll see.
So yeah, so Doth's tires probably would have been pretty warm when he went in there. 9 laps on the sauce, and that's really pushing it in terms of soft tires. But so Doth is now making his way back. Oh, and Ginnett passes Doth after he just does the dirty nasty to his boom boom. And he still goes for that pass. What a bastard, eh?
Puff got the undercut on Team Money.
Oh, wow. Good for Puff. Fantastic.
Team Money will.
Yep.
Team Money will have the fresher tyres during the end. How much of a difference that's going to make, I'm unsure. Sure, we'll find out.
I don't know, Simon. Your guess is as good as mine, man. And sometimes with the light tap, and it happened in the downhill, hard downhill left-hander, talking like 30-degree left, with the downhill long left, sharp left. I don't know what to call it. The shitty turn nobody likes. That I think that with a little bit of a touch, it actually didn't. The momentum is really moving forward at that point, so that's why his wing might be okay. But I mean, he's praying to the gods right now that that Puff doesn't, that Doth doesn't do anything too aggressive to begin it. Although he's not a malicious person, I don't see him coming back too aggressively. Well, they're coming down the straights right now, though. There's going to be some freaking fireworks, man. So it's showing Prince in second, everybody. It's showing Prince in second. Don't believe it, not for 1 second. Oh, Ginnett down the inside of Ryan. And so Ryan is going to let him go, it looks like. Oh, and Doth, that sneaky bee, comes in as well. They go side by side, and Doth is going to go up into fifth. What I actually think is net fourth. But Prince Ali's been old glitchmaster flex here, and he's up in third place. I don't know how that's happening. So Ryan not able to hold off on these guys. Let's see if Ryan can make it to Stig, because that was my prediction, Coxie.
What tyres did Stig start on? My tyre.
Stig is on 13 lap medium, so my guess is that he has been on those mediums the whole race so far.
Could you get the hards to the end if you're Ryan? Maybe. Will you be slow? Definitely.
Definitely super slow. I don't know if I was Ryan. I think I'd probably jump out right now and go on to the mediums, cut my losses. You'd probably come out in 13th place, but with some sexy tires here for a little bit. Then you got Sam who's going to go in. You got Gruesome who's going to go in. You got Stig who's going to go in, right? So maybe 4 or 5 laps from now, he's actually going to come back up into 7th or 8th place. I think that he either goes in right now or he takes these out to 22nd or 3rd lap and comes on them with sauce. But it depends how much time you think he's going to lose each lap out of the prime of those hards.
I think it just depends on how much he gets eaten up by the rest of the grid.
Exactly.
If he can stay around here, then I think he'll be okay to wait till maybe that 20, 21 to go into softs. But if he does keep falling down the order, I would go on the mediums, just so you know you've got that pace to the end, that consistent pace.
Right. Man, there is a hard train behind Sam right now.
Sam's on the soft as well, so I imagine it'll be
Gruesome car. Running the aggressive strategy against Destroyer.
Hamden gets by Ryan.
Oh my god. So that was in the long fast right-hander, the SS technical section.
Oh, Ryan's gone. Oh, no, he saved it. What a save. That's a really nice save.
Oh man, good save. Ryan, take those tires in right now, man. Not worth it.
Really jump into the pits. Half expecting him to.
Those tires are probably hot right now. No, he stays out, man. This guy's crazy. This guy's insane. Hey!
He's got a bigger all over the back of Sam.
Big is all over the back of Sam, eh? Ooh, this is a beautiful shot. I love the overhead camera view. The overhead helicopter shot. You know them Saudis, they do it up nice. Oh, and DJ goes a little bit wide there. Affording Ryan some extra traction. A little bit of breathing space. Stig on 15 lap mediums. I know, I'm feeling it too, man. I think Dizeg's going to try and make a move on Ryan here. Ryan is just a freaking roadblock right now, man. You know what? Do not pass go because Ryan is waiting. Oh, Big going up the inside of Sam. On board with Sam. Gruesome not close enough to take advantage. So Sam is going to be in the DRS of Arbiga on the back two straights. So we'll see if that materializes into a pass. Positions 1 through 7 now. Nobody in DRS range. I think we're just going to see some strategies play out. We got some just
Zig and Ryan touch.
Oh, Zig and Ryan touch. Love it, man. Oh, Stig goes into the pits. So Biga has some clean air now. Nothing but clean air is always good in the middle portion of the race. Set some good sector time. Take care of those tires. See where you come out at the 80% of the race mark, and then devise a strategy from there. Ryan 6/10 off of D, so I'm thinking that Ryan's going to go into the next few laps. So Stig decided to go in. Sam and Gruesome and Destroyer might be able to take advantage, so Zemo is too far behind. I believe that if Ryan was to go into the pits, he'd come out behind Zemo, maybe fighting with Stig, but then we're going to have positions 8 through 12 go in.
And especially if we get a safety car in the last few laps. The people that have gone in for new tyres now could be in a really nice position.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So Beck 9000, RC7, and Fuzz out of this race.
We've got JFD all over the back of Camden Luca.
Destroyer picks up 3. Well, we're on board with JFD, 3/10 behind D, and he is going to make a move at this time. So is Camden going to let him go? Yeah, he is. He is going to let him go, and they politely break into turn 1. JFD parks it on the apex, and Camden's going to have that counter DRS on the sector 1, second sector 1 straight, and JFD's going to make it through clean. So Camden's going to have the ability to fight here, but those 11 lap mediums are going to start losing, 2/10 to the 9 lap hards at this point. Ryan is on 15 lap. Yeah, I know he's causing some issues for some other drivers. He's definitely playing roadblock right now. It's a sexy strategy. Some guys are going to benefit, and we have a sector 2 yellow flag. Sector 2 yellow flag, and that is Destroyer is off. What happened? Did you catch that, Coxie?
I didn't know. I was too engrossed in the battle between Camden and JFD because they're still at it.
Well, the Silver Arrows definitely has a lot of high-speed cornering downforce, affording it a few extra tenths. T-Money sets a 130.999, and now if you flip 999 upside down, that's 666, Foxy. I think we're going to have some fireworks here. Ooh. So the gaps are...
It looks as though Doff has lost a lot of time to Guinea. So maybe Doff did pick up some damage from their little touch. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. One thing Guinnett does is he really puts a lot of pressure on his tires. He drives really fast. This could be a little bit of strategy on Doff. What do you think the chance of that is?
Ginnett's got some mad pace for sure. So
he does. He does.
I don't think I can see Doff catching him now.
Yeah,
especially with no DRS.
Puff is hard in first place. Hard and fast in first place. I think Stig is 6/10 behind Zemo, or 6/10 behind Sam on 2-lap softs. Sam is on 1-lap mediums. Stig needs to get by Sam right now. Right now, if he's going to make this strategy work, right? If he wants any points paying position, I mean, he's going to have to pass right now. And then Zemo's going to come in. Gruesom's going to come in. I don't think they're going to take these mediums to the end. Do you think 20 laps on mediums is a feasible strategy?
I think it's definitely doable. But from a person that actually struggles with tyre wear, I think I'll just be too slow doing that myself. But if you can focus on your tyre wear, I'm sure you can make that work. But Ryan does come into the pits now, and he has gone on fresh softs for the last 9 laps. Let's just see where he comes out. So Ryan is out at 12.
Yeah, he's on the cold tires though. Zem's on 12-lap mediums. I don't know. It's gonna be hard to pass Ryan on softs. Ryan's really fast. Oh, it goes a little deep there though. Or maybe Zem is a little bit conservative. There's not really any battles going on right now. We're just seeing the strategies play out. I think in the last 2-3 laps we're gonna see some position changes.
We've got Prince Ali on the back of the Destroyer.
On the back of the Destroyer. Prince Ali on my screen is where is he? I believe he's behind Zenith.
On my screen, Zenith is P17, Prince Ali is P11.
Yeah. Oh, so Dizik has decided to pit, and it comes out on softs. Gruesome goes in as well, 14-lap mediums. Yeah, so see, we were just talking about this. It's pretty tough to take those mediums. So he's going to come out on softs. Destroyer went through on the hards, playing out the hard trap perfectly. I mean, I don't know if he's going to be able to keep these guys off his back, but they only got about 4 or 5 laps prime soft pace. And then these hards are going to be just as fast. So Destroyer might have played a really good strategy to take some of the last points paying positions.
Definitely. A quick look at the position changes as well. We've got Puff up 6 positions, Prince Ali up 7 positions.
It says Prince Ali's. What position is Prince on your screen?
Prince Ali is now P8.
No way, man. He's in 17th on mine.
I promise you, Prince Ali is in P8.
I'm so confused, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, chat. Oh, Destroyer picks up 3. I'm sorry, chat, because I don't know where Prince is. He's just wreaking havoc on my position data. So I wonder if we're going to see some people start to slow down here. JFD's on the... Well, we have Ginnett, Doth, JFD, Camden, Arbiga, and Destroyer all on old... Everybody's on old hards. I wonder if anybody's going to come in. Oh, Prince Ali jumps the first. Oh, Ryan's fast on those softs, man. So Ryan is 7/10 behind Dzig now. I wonder what that means. I wonder what that's going to mean for Dzig here, because well, they're both on the well, no, now Ryan's out of DRS range. And Dzig is within DRS range of Destroyer, and Destroyer's on mid-range hards. So I think we're going to see Dzig pass Destroyer here a little bit, and if Ryan can hold on, they can both go through clean, and then that puts Ryan in 10th. And that puts Dzig in 9th. The Destroyer's going to move to 11th. So my guess is that he is going to really fight right now to try and keep his position. Ooh, Dzig breaks a little bit early, and Ryan is now right on this tailpipe here. T-Money puts in a 1:37.56 on the hards, racing for Team Alfa Romeo. I'm pretty sure he's last. I think he is too. So Ryan and Dzig, both within DRS range. Dzig cannot make any mistakes here. Destroyer is at the mercy of the F1 gods right now. Ryan makes a I think Ryan's running higher wings than Dzig because he's able to brake a lot later. I don't know why he's out of the slipstream right now. He's lagging a little bit. Okay, so Dzig is going to go down the outside of Destroyer. Destroyer fighting wheel to wheel through the first turn. Through the second turn, Dzig gets a great exit. Destroyer right on the curb. You do not want to accelerate too much there, or you will lose it. So Destroyer is going to fight back on Dzig right now. Late braking, they're going to go side by side into the right-hander here. Destroyer is not giving up. Ryan, look. Oh, Destroyer trying to hold on, and he can't. He's off now. Oh, and he loses a tire. Destroyer's race is over. He has officially been destroyed. Whoop. Too bad, Destroyer. That was a good fight, buddy. Good fight, man. I hope he comes back and rewatches this. That was pretty exciting. And so we have a VSC. We've had 2 retires now. Full front axle explosion. I'm talking going to the doctor, CTE, cut up that brain, reveal that calcification, and we still haven't got a safety car. What in Lucifer's name?
I think you may have missed the penalty that Team Money just had. Speeding under the safety car, he has a drive-through penalty.
Oh no, and Camden picks up 5, speeding in the pit lane. Oh man. Destroyer's out of the session. RIP Destroyer, RIP Destroyer. So Camden is now going to serve 5, I believe. Coming out what looks to be... Woo! There's going to be some fireworks here because Dzig is ripping past the pit lane. Camden accelerates. Cannot come out. Oh, he's going to come out right by Zemo. So Camden comes out in front of Zemo. I believe he served that pen. No, he comes out on fresh mediums, but he does have 5 still, though. I think. Do you? If you get a speeding in the pit lane, do you serve that 5? Oh, it goes down the inside of Ryan. Ryan on the outside now. So Camden and Ryan. Camden is able to take the position from Ryan, but he is not going to be happy now, and he has a lot of work to put in here.
Does Team Money going to the pits now? Yeah. Think he's going in?
Team Money's going in?
Yeah.
Ooh, so Ginnett is on 16 lap hards. So what? So why did Team Money? Oh, so Team Money's going to serve his penalty?
It's drive-through penalty, yeah.
Oh, shitty balls. That sucks, man. So Doth is going to go through. Team Money's not going to be able to hold on to that points pay or that podium position. JFD, is he going to get by 2? So we got Team Money's about to come out. Prince Ali is, I don't think he's actually in 6th, but hey, you never know, people.
Prince Ali is P10 for me.
Okay, so Prince Ali is now P16 for me. So we got Biga is now in 6th position on the 17 lap old hards. So there's a lot of old hards. There's a ton of old hards at the front. It's your guess if these softs can catch them, but I just don't think so in the next 4 laps, right? It all comes down to GP Collins' suggestion of maybe Doth is letting Ginnett burn out his tires and then he's going to pull out the whammy-bammy here in the last 4 laps. Or Ginnett just has more pace. But that being said, it's going to come down to who took care of their hards the better. Who took care of their hards better. Tough on 130.
I mean,
yeah,
it's worth mentioning that JFD is catching up to Dothman as well.
That's true. Okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Look, you know, softs, people might have pace on softs, they might have pace on mediums, but can you ever really practice on 15 lap or 16 lap old hards? Unless you put in the time, you don't really get that feeling. I wonder if JFD can catch him for that 3rd place on the podium, the lowest level on the podium, but a place on the podium nonetheless. tough should walk to the finish. That's our local, our resident Frank the Tank suggestion.
Just checking the race on it to see if anyone's got any penalties. It doesn't look like the top 7 have any penalties at all.
Nice.
Team Money who served his.
So Team Money's in 5th and he served his. Good strategy, you know, serve your penalty, drive through, and I believe I'd like to say Team Money's probably going to still catch JFD. So Team Money 2.5 behind JFD, JFD 1.1 behind Doth. Sam makes a little bit of contact with Zemo, looking for 11th position. Zemo is on 18 lap medium, so I don't think he's going to pose too much of an issue, but if Sam wants the last points paying position here, he's going to have to get past Zemo and put a whooping on these tires to try and catch Ryan. Because Ryan's not slow, 6 laps offs, not slow.
Another fastest lap from Team Money. And now JFD's in the RS range of Doth.
Alright boys, we're going to see some action here. We got 3 laps left. JFD 44. Is 44 his age or is 44 his favorite number? Who knows? Ryan, 1/10 behind. So Ryan goes up the inside of D-Zig. Woo! D-Zig goes for the cutback. Ryan taking that apex, parking it. D-Zig gets a great exit. Is Ryan going to go for the squeeze? They are side by side. Oh, D-Zig's taking the outside. Ryan holding on. D-Zig takes the outside perfectly. Good execution. Fights back. Ryan cannot hold on to what I believe is 8th position, but I do not know these days. Back to JFD, 8/10 behind Doth. JFD putting on a clinic right now, showing everybody what he's capable of in that pink, delicious pink cupcake of a car. I mean, there's 2 DRS rates in a row here. Like, it's pretty apparent that JFD is going to be able to put a lot of pressure on Doth, and I know Doth's really capable of fighting. Well, you know, that's funny. It's because that JFD, I think Doth's running really low wings because JFD wasn't able to catch him that well on the straights right here, as we just saw. So he's on this 3rd straight now within DRS range, and he's still only 8/10.
He doesn't seem to be closing the gap with DRS, so he has to be winning some laps. And as it stands, Doth has broken his DRS range anyway, so we'll see if he can keep it this way. It's worth mentioning as well, Team Money is catching JFD.
He's going to have to make it happen pretty frickin' soon, man. Ryan 6/10 behind D-Zig. Ryan and D-Zig have been at each other's throats here, and I love to think that Ryan is going to try and make, there's lots of time for him to try and make another move on D-Zig because they are on basically equal soft tires here. Okay, so we have Bobby saying that he didn't use his DRS, out of range or broken. That's an interesting analysis. So JFD's 3/10 behind Doth now. Maybe that DRS has been fixed. You never know. Race engineers are very capable. Oh, here we go. He hits that DRS. He's got that ERS on full. Doth is so slippery. He is so slippery, man. He has literally covered himself in oil and Vaseline before this race. Well, JFD 4/10 behind Doth.
Puff, he's just entering the final sector of a race that he has walked. So congrats to Puff.
Well, we're going to go on board with Puff here. I mean, he's put on an absolute clinic for everybody. He has his degree in apex cornering speed. This has been a beautiful showing of his skills. He did, and it was very apparent that this was his track, along with China. Fireworks, Saudi Princes, hot air, and he comes across the line with a 1/8. That's a 1:30, 2:20, just for fun. What a fantastic race from Puff. He is going to be loving that. We're going to get him in here for an interview. You're going to get him in here for an interview. So get it, finally getting a good finish. Comes in second. He is going to be very thrilled. Doth is going to come across the line in third place. And JFD is coming across the line in fourth. T-Money all day. Picks up the drive-through penalty. Still finishes in fifth. Arbiga with one of his absolute doing the pit. He's driving his car by his pit crew. I appreciate that so much. Biga takes sixth place. God, good for him. Camden, unserved penalty, 5 seconds, drops down to ninth. Dezig takes seventh. Ryan wasn't able to capitalize. Beautiful race from those two. I wonder if we're going to see any fireworks. So Prince actually finishes in 12th. Is that correct? What place is...
He's indeed in P12 on my screen also.
Fantastic. So we finally know where Prince lays his hat at the end of the day in 12th place. T-Money has left the session. He is obviously not very happy. So as it sits right now, we're going to get... Okay, fam, we're going to go ahead and get Puff, Ginnett, and Doth in here for some freaking interviews. Stick around if you want to hear what they have to say. And please, 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 before you leave, drop some questions if you're going to stick around. I want to know what the chat's thinking. Please put your questions out. I will read them. We will get to the people. And thanks for freaking watching, man. Coxie, great job on the backup mic, buddy. I've never had such a good rhythm guitar player in my whole life, man. You're really good, dude.
Thanks, mate. I appreciate it.
But legit though, you're the best, man, and you got really good pace, and I'm so happy that you've decided to allow me the opportunity to race with you in my inaugural season. I know that you're a little bit skeptical when we started, perhaps, because I was just the random new guy that said, "Hey, let's be teammates." But I think at the end of the day, I think it was a good choice on both our parts. Beating those Raris.
Goofy.
So your bold prediction in Ginnett was very close in finishing P2 for sure.
Yeah, lucky guess, baby. But I knew that he was gunning, man.
What's going on?
Hey, doctor, the horse, how are you?
Oh, you know, living the dream, as they say, right?
Good job, guys. And we got Puff. Finally, we got all three people on the podium in the frickin' interview. Puff Digital, first place. Get it with the finish of his life in second, and Doth, my man, in third. Fuck. Puff, how you feeling?
Well, I feel great. I knew I had pace coming in. My qualifying was shit. So no, it was good. I undercut T-Money. He didn't pit under the VSC for some reason, and then I got ahead, and yeah, and he didn't pit. We both had the opportunity. He stayed out. I undercut him, and then we traded probably a tenth for the next like 5 or 8 laps, and yeah, I just slowly managed to gap, and I don't know what happened. I'm suspecting he got a drive through. Yeah, and then yeah, he fell away and just tried to take it easy, and I think I got fastest lap on the last lap.
You definitely did.
Yeah.
I said, I was like, that's a little bit rude that he did that on the last time. So
Hey, the championship comes down to 1 point. You'll remember.
Absolutely.
Bahrain.
You said your qualifying was a little bit subpar in your opinion. What happened?
I can't remember the turn, but the notorious one, the downhill left, I just kind of drifted through it and lost a couple tenths, and yeah, dropped me down. I think I could have been like third or second. I don't think I would have got Doc's time on the mediums, but I think I could have been up there.
Yeah, I mean, we saw some scorching hot laps here on the mediums. I mean, T-Money kind of wowed everybody with his ability to just I mean, you guys, I don't understand how you're laying down so much rubber. It's just it's beautiful to watch these lap times come in, and every time you think that somebody does an amazing lap time, then somebody else comes and just puts it all on the table and says like, look, I got a big one too. Here it is. So speaking of excellent qualifying, Ginnet, you had first position. You had pole position there for down into the last 30 seconds of 40 seconds, and then so what was your reaction when you got dropped back to fourth? Were you surprised? So that was excellent. Fourth place, and on the start you managed to pick up third place. What was the strategy going through the first few corners, and then leading into the first lap? Were you worried? There's a lot of aggressive drivers out there. You stuck it to them this time, though, right? So you say use up the last of my tires, referring to tire strategy. Were you holding on to a little bit of pace? No, you're going full, you're in it to win it? Yeah, so ooh, lucky. 99% is a little bit uneasy. Props to Zemma for holding on though, and of course my man Doth in beautiful execution of tire management today. You must have been thinking to yourself in the the latter stages of your guys' hard strategies, am I going to be able to catch Ginnet? Did I was I able to manage my tires correctly? What were your thoughts going into the last 4 or 5 laps? Because GP Colin pointed out that you picked up Doth gained nearly 4 seconds over the last 2.5 laps. What's your opinion on that?
Yeah, so I was just trying to manage in that middle sector. Once Ginnet got by, I could see he was starting to gap me. So I'm like, okay, this isn't like, maybe they'll come back to me and maybe there'll be a safety car, but I did not have the outright pace of Puff or Ginnet. So I was just kind of trying to manage and whatever. And then the last couple laps, all of a sudden JFD is right up my ass. So then he made those last couple laps really uncomfortable because I had to just kind of just put up the I tried to just put up the gas in the ERS. I actually, like Puff did, but not to the same level. I actually had my fastest lap of the race on the last lap on like 22 lap old hards. But it was JFD made that ending really uncomfortable for me.
Yeah, absolutely. And hey, guys, there was a little bit of fireworks there. Ginnet, down into that really difficult left-hander. You touched Doth. What happened?
Fair play on that to let me go back in front there, and it just, but overall, like I was only going to hold you for a little bit. I didn't have the pace on the hards that you did. Yeah, fair. You know what? Fair enough.
Yeah, you guys, you did make the move there on the not the next straight, but the I believe it would be the pit straight. So Props to you there, Ginnett. What advice would you have for the Tier 2 guys and the EU guys going into that left-hander? Maybe leave a little bit more space, perhaps, or do you just go for it? It's a tough place to go for it. Don't try anything stupid. Exactly, man. Hit your. It's all about flow on Bahrain. That's what I've learned. I mean, keeping those tire temps down, and that was shown definitely by you guys here today on these hard strategies. Now, coming up here, we got Canada. Puff, how do you feel about Canada? And are you worried about these guys that are you know, starting to bite nip at your heels here? You're not too far away.
I'm never worried about anything, chicken. Don't you? Don't have to worry about that. I'm cool always. But actually, the two in this party right now are rapid at Canada. The two of them absolutely love it. So I'm not expecting great things at Canada. Just gonna try and get a solid result, and hopefully, as it stands right now, with JFD being my closest competitor, just want to finish ahead of him. That's the plan moving forward.
That's a good strategy, you know, not thinking too far ahead. One day at a time, one lap at a time, and try and put that practice in.
Yeah.
I mean, this was a great race today. I'm gonna end this on Puff. Tell us, give us some advice to the Tier 2 guys. Let us know, you know, let us know the strategy. Yeah, the Tier 2 Euro guys. What's the strategy?
I don't know. It's tough. I mean, before the start of the race, I mean, I think medium to hard was by far the best strategy. But tonight, a number of guys showed the soft to hard is pretty solid. I'd say it depends on your qualifying pace. If you've got good pace on the mediums, it's, I think, in your best interest to qualify on the mediums and, you know, have that extra grip throughout the entire race. But if you're worried, it works. I mean, Bigga there, my teammate, he finished 6th. He qualified on the softs. It worked out well for him. But the top two guys, me and T-Money, we did run the medium to hard. And I do think that's the way to go if you've got the pace.
Definitely. I ran the softs because I knew I didn't have Puff's pace on the medium, so what I was going to try to do is try to qualify as close to the front as I can. And basically for my entire first stint, I ran Rich and overtake, because I was trying to just get away, and try to build up 5, 6, 7 seconds, and hope that Puff would come out, Puff and T-Money would come out behind me, and I am sure that, you know, they'd catch me eventually. But at the same time, you know, when you have to, I would have liked to have had them have to make the pass on track, and it didn't work out that way. So,
well, to that point, I mean, undercutting T-Money probably got me the victory. I don't know if I could have passed him on track with the pace we had. So, yeah, it makes a difference, and when you're driving in clear air, it's just a lot easier to control your own race.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Absolutely. The fresh air, man, makes a big difference. And hey, that's it for us today, though. This is the ZOR Around 11 Zenith Online Racing. I am Electric Chicken. I was joined by Coxie 96, known as Cue Ball behind the scenes. Thanks for coming out, guys. Have a good night.